In a small town in Texas, under the blazing Friday night lights, there was a quarterback who didn't just play football, he lived it. His name wasn't on ESPN. He didn't make it to the NFL. But what he did, changed the rules of the game forever. This is the story of Ethan Cole, the forgotten quarterback who beat the system. Ethan Cole grew up in a tiny town called Brookfield, population barely 4,000. In America, small towns breathe football. Every Friday night, the whole town gathered at the stadium, the sound of drums, cheerleaders, and old men waving flags. From the age of 7, Ethan had only one dream: to wear the number 12 jersey and take his town to the state championship. He wasn't the fastest, or the strongest, but he had vision. He could read defenses like a book, predict plays before they happened. By high school, Ethan was breaking records. Scouts started noticing him, but there was one problem: Ethan wasn't rich. No fancy training, no private coaches, no exposure. When college scholarships opened, the offers didn't come. Big schools preferred taller, faster, more connected players. Ethan got rejected again and again. "You're too small, your throwing arm isn't NFL level," they said. But Ethan refused to give up. He joined a small community college in Oklahoma. No media, no cameras, just pure football. And there, something happened that would change everything. In a game against a Division II powerhouse, Ethan led his team to a shocking 48-45 victory, throwing for 5 touchdowns and rushing for 2. Overnight, small sports blogs called him the invisible hero. But the NCAA didn't like what came next. Ethan was approached by a tech startup. They wanted to sponsor college athletes who streamed their practice sessions online. In 2014, that was against NCAA rules. Athletes couldn't earn money using their own image. Ethan didn't understand why. He said, "If I can work part-time at a gas station, why can't I earn from my talent online?" He refused to remove his content. The NCAA suspended him for violating amateur code. His football career, over. His dream, shattered. But Ethan didn't stop. He started a campaign online, #LetThemPlay, demanding that student athletes have the right to earn from their image and likeness. At first, nobody listened. Then, other athletes joined him, from basketball, baseball, even swimming. By 2021, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of college athletes. The no rule was passed. Players could finally earn sponsorships, brand deals, and income, something Ethan had fought for years earlier. He never played pro football, but his fight changed the lives of thousands of young athletes across America. Today, Ethan lives quietly in his hometown. He coaches kids at the same dusty field where his journey began. There are no trophies on his shelf, just a faded football and a photo of his old team. But every time a young athlete signs a sponsorship deal, every time a college player earns from his own name, somewhere in Brookfield, a man smiles, because he knows, he beat the system. Not all heroes make it to the Hall of Fame. Some rewrite the rules, even when nobody's watching. Ethan Cole's name may be forgotten in the records, but in the hearts of those who dream beyond the scoreboard, he'll always be remembered. The forgotten quarterback who beat the system.